Hello and welcome to I Do Really. This tonight we're going to talk about why people want to get married. I mean, what's your main reason why to get married? Since we went over the marriage vow and just broke it down word for word, statement by statement, you want to make sure that you don't want to just get married just because you want to move out of your parents' house. Well, just go get you an apartment with a girl or one of your boys. You don't want to get married just to say, I just want to get married because I want someone to help me raise my kids. Well, okay, what's going to happen after the kids are grown? Now what? Maybe y'all have a good relationship and maybe you don't. So you have to have a strong enough reason to want to get married. Yes, like this man said, he wanted to get married because he wanted someone to fold his clothes. Well, why not take your clothes to the laundromat? Some people, they want to get married because they want someone to travel with. Well, you might end up marrying someone that don't want to travel. That's too much water to drink. I'm no bird. You may marry someone that's a homebody. So why not, while you're in your singleness, just travel and enjoy yourself, so that, you never know. You might end up meeting someone in your travels. So like I said, make sure the reason why you want to get married is a legitimate reason. Maybe, you want to share your life with someone. Whatever the reason is, it has to be strong enough to last throughout eternity. And you can't just marry a person based on the good times you're having, because marriage is like a seesaw roller coaster elevator ride. You get ups and downs, swirls, upside down. Come on now. It's a lot. You don't marry just for the good. You marry for the bad. And you have to make a decision that I'm going to stay here till death. So like I said, I'm going to keep on saying this. You owe it to yourself to know the person that you want to get married to. This person, out of all the people in the world, you see this person, and this is who I want to spend the rest of my life with. You don't want to be like the girl that begged her father to help her get married to this man, because she was so in love. And then a year later, she want to come home. And then sometimes people can even be telling us that's not the person for you. That I don't see you. I don't see that working out. But because everybody around us is getting married, my biological clock is ticking, and this. And look, after your biological clock stop ticking, okay, now what? You with this person. Marriage is not like it used to be. Like I said, I was even in reading the Bible, I'm reading about how Rebecca went to marry Isaac. She didn't know what Isaac even looked like, but she was willing to go and be with him. And back in the day, they stayed together, no matter what. Saul didn't have anything good to say about his wife. He said that Jonathan was the son of the perverse, rebellious woman. He didn't have nothing good to say about his wife, but he stayed with her. Now, when our spouses act a nut, act crazy, go from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde, they out the door, they gonna jet. And some people, once all that beauty go away, they ready to go. I remember even when met this guy, and we were just talking. And sometimes we want to hide how we really feel, just like the Cinderella movie said, hide all the flaws until after the wedding. I met this man, he already had a child, and I already had a son. This man told me that he wanted 10 children. Outside the 2 we already have. So he wanted 8 more children. And I'm saying to myself, I'm not saying to him, now, I'm willing to give you 1, but I ain't trying to bear no 8 children. And have my belly sticking all out like that. No, that ain't me. But you got some women, they will do that. And you need to look at that. If someone tells you, and I understand that you're going to have people, in spite of how I'm trying to do these videos that help people, you're going to have some people be like, I could care less in how a marriage is supposed to be. I'm getting married. Like, you got a lot, like I heard about this one man, this lady portrayed to be what he wanted. So he looked at what she portrayed to him, turned around and married the woman. And once he found out the real her, he can't stand her now. But because of the vows sake, he's willing to stay there. Now, you got some people, in spite of what you project to them, they're willing to stay there with you. But you got some people, people marry and divorce and marry and divorce all the time. Even though it was not so from the beginning, God made marriage for people to stay together. So like I'm asking you, and really listen to these videos and just go over and over. Like I said, I'm going to give you my process. I'm going to give you the process that God gave me before I actually got married. I'm going to give you my process. I have good understanding about this. And it's like, as I look around and I see the hurt in people, and I like I said, I've talked to people, and the people are hurting. People that are already married, they are hurting. And death can't come quick enough. So it's like, if I can help people that are not married yet, I really want to work with them, because they're not there yet. But you got people, that are already married, they may need to go to a marriage boot camp to try to help themselves, to help save their marriage, But like I said, what is your reason for wanting to get married? Yes, it's the right thing to do. God ordained it. Marriage is honorable. It's the relationship God showed me. It's a beautiful relationship. It's the husband and the wife both being happy and satisfied with each other. But just really think about, why do you want to get married? Since you're not seeing anybody right now, and like I said, I'm not saying go get you a jar of chocolate to be funny. I'm just as serious as I could be. There's too many hurting people. I look at men sometimes and I say to myself, you look strong, but what is it like? And these are so from far as I know, these are single men, but they probably got a girlfriend. But I be saying to myself, what is it like when you get home? Do you become the puppy? And I'm not saying that be a joke. I see girls, boss, young men, like they're his mother. And I'm saying to myself, I hope you don't marry that girl. But it's like this, if you don't understand your part. A lot of people want to get married not even knowing their part. I tell anybody, before you get married, and like I said, we're going to go through the Bible. Right now, we're just trying to talk about certain different things. We talked about the wedding vow, talked about the introduction, we just talked about certain things. It broke it down so that you can understand. Just listen to it over and over. Make sure this is something you want to do. Now, a lot of people are making a decision of not to get married, but you want to lay up in fornication, though. And it's like, that's not what God intended for us to do. That's not, it's not what God, the reason why we have marriage in the first place is because God ordained it. This is something that God wanted for people to do. He didn't want people just laying up in fornication and adultery. Fornication, we're going to start with that. He didn't want people laid up in fornication. But because we got these feelings going on in inside, you dripping and he jumping, you feel like, I need to go ahead and do this. But it's like I'm trying to tell folks. You keep giving all your strength to strangers, When you get your known, you won't have no strength to give. And you need to let that be a Salah moment. You need to meditate on that. Because yes, you feel like you can do this, and it's like this. Look, come on now. This is too serious to be jumping in, just to be jumping out. Or be jumping in and hate you ever did this. Oh, all the regrets. I mean, why live this life in regret? Sometimes you have to detach yourself. Not get like someone told me. I don't care if you looking at a person, like they said, don't let them see you sweat. If you see a girl and she all that to you, and be strong in front of her. If you have to go dang later on, and behind her back, don't let her know that you like her like that. Because a lot of times when people know, whether male or female, they know you like them like that, they like, oh, I got them wrapped around my finger. And you don't want that. You want to be strong. And you want to know your part. So before you get married, think about, why do you want to get married? And then you need to know your part. What is it to really be a man? Especially you guys, because you guys are the head. You guys lead. And if you're gonna lead, you might as well lead right. Don't let the woman lead you. You so just like I said, I saw this girl. She commanded this young man and did not say a word. She commanded him and did not say a word, like she was his mother. And he just jumped, and all for what? For some sex? All for some sex? Okay, you done got a piece of that. So now she controlling you because she know you want it. Look, like a man said, you'll be better off getting you a prostitute, paying her $25, and then sending her about her way. Instead of putting up with this unpaid prostitute, now you got all this drama. Look, I'm just trying to be flat out 100. Okay? I'm just trying to be flat out about this. You want to be happy. But it's like this. A lot of people, they don't know what it really means to be married. What is my responsibility? Your daddy didn't show you nothing because daddy was never around. And then if daddy was around, mama treated him like dirt. So you feel like, well, if daddy all right with it, I must be all right with it too. But no. So really think about it, people. Really think about it. Why do you really want to get married? What's your reason? Let it be for something more solid than, I just want to move out of the house. I just want someone to raise my kids. Help me raise my kids. I just want someone to clean my clothes, clean my house up. I need someone to cook for me. I'm not eating as healthy as I need to be. And since I don't know how to cook, maybe you need to take a cooking class. Learn something new. Don't be stuck in a relationship over a pound cake. Come on, over some cornbread, some collard greens, some fried chicken. Come on now. What is people really, I'm doing this because I really, God knows, out of the bottom of my heart, I really want people to be prepared. I want people, when they listen to these videos, they're saying to themselves, man, I wish I would have listened to that before I got married. But we're going to do things to try to help married couples too. But I really want to, and this can help anybody. Because we're going to be we're just talking about it. We're just talking about it. This is going to go week after week after week after week to try to talk to people, try to help them. But I really want you to just take a chill pill. Listen to some ocean waves. Listen to some raindrops. And get you a jar of chocolate. And just have a Twizzlers moment. Chew on this. Just chew on this. It's too long of a lifetime spending this with somebody that portrayed to be something that wasn't. Like I said, like the movie said, hide all the flaws until after the wedding. And don't be looking at your age right now. I'm getting too old, and now desperate times calls for desperate measures. No. Maybe the reason why you're not getting married is because there's some things that you need to get out of you. Your reason is not right. Maybe what you're doing is not right. Like God told me, he said, Nina, you went about marriage the wrong way. Let me show you how it's done. And I'm not saying that what God taught me is you only need to, no. I'm not saying that. There's a lot of people out there teaching relationships. And everybody have their different way of doing it. But I'm teaching this right now to let people know, look, what is your reason? Really think about it. This is too long. This is for the rest of your life. This vow that you're making, it is to God in the presence of all these people. And why spend $60,000 or more on something that's going to last a year or two? If you're going to spend that kind of money, you need to make sure this is what I want. Like I said, when you're talking to somebody, while you're having a natural conversation with somebody, you need to be having a telepathic communication with God. God, they look the part, but God, what else? See, God, man, look on the outward appearance. But God, look at the heart. Beauty may be in the eyes of a beholder, but happiness lies between the spirits of the heart. And people don't want to show you their heart. They hide that. But if you want to be happy with someone, and now some people, they'll meet a person in a short period of time and they hit it off real great. But some people, so let's really just think about this. Why do you really want to get married? Yes, it's the right thing to do. But what is your reason? Are you want to get married and being selfish? No, you two have become one. You two have become one. Is this the person you want to become one with? If this the person that you want to go through highs with, this the person you want to go through lows with, through the thick and through the thin, is this the person that you want to do that with? You owe it to yourself to know, is this the right person for me? Stop looking at that outward appearance. Surely people that are 65 don't look like they're 20. I mean, time brings about a change. So if your thoughts on marrying a person is because of what you're looking at, it's not good enough. It has to go the outside in or the inside out. Person may look good, but what's that conversation like? Is that what you really want to be with? I mean, okay, once all that excitement settled down, okay, now what? But people, I want you to really think about it. Why do you really want to get married? Really think about that. This, like I said, it's too long. My prayer is that this will help people before they get married. Look, subscribe. Every week I'm going to try to put out another video. And we're going to talk about certain things. And then that later on, we're going to be talking about the 10 marriage killers. And you really want to stay tuned for that, because it's like, look, and it's like I'm asking people, what are your main reasons for wanting to get married? Write a list. What are your top 3 reasons? Let's give top 3 reasons why you want to get married. And then think to yourself, if one of them lacked, which one would you be willing to lack with? The top three. Think about it. Why do I want to get married? And if your top three reasons, let's give top three reasons why you want to get married. And then if one of them was not there, would you still stay there? Okay, so let's think about it. What are your reasons for wanting to get married? Till next time, peace.